I would like to hear a round of applause again to welcome our next speaker who would be conducting this event. Can we have Mr. Amit Singhal, Head Business and Transformative Skill Initiative from Ansys, and he would be speaking on the topic of Rising Northeast Ansys contribution to the growth. Can we have a round of applause, please? Thank you so much.
Good afternoon all. So as you can see, my name is Amit Singhal and I represent Ansys software here. How many of you are using Ansys? The students, the engineering students? Nobody? So we have an opportunity. Okay, so I'll start my presentation with a joke. I think it is relevant in today's scenario, what we have been hearing since morning. So there were two friends going in a jungle and suddenly a lion comes in front of them. You have heard that joke? Okay, so a lion comes in front of two friends who are walking in the jungle. Suddenly one friend takes out his backpack, takes out his shoes and starts wearing the shoes. So his other friend said, "Are you a fool? You think by wearing these shoes you can run faster than the lion?" The other friend said, "No, I just have to run faster than you." So the point is, skilling is same as this joke, but it's not a joke. We have hundreds of students sitting here. Each one of us to ensure that I wear those shoes, which makes me run faster than my colleague, or sitting in Assam, sitting in Northeast, sitting in anywhere in India or anywhere in the world. Today we are talking about a global economy. So wear those shoes, get yourself skilled. The more skills you have, the more employable you are, the more future-proof you are. So I'll talk about Ansys Innovation Center concept which we run across in India. So before we begin this, it was very important to understand where India stands and what India needs. So we help institutions to alter their curriculum, to make changes which are aligned more towards the industry. So the learning will be more practical, will be more job oriented. There is an industry interaction as well, where the eminent industry speakers will come to your institute. You also will be taken for industry visits, so you know what the industry is looking for when you come out of your engineering colleges or your postgraduate degrees. A very important part of the Amrit Kal of India, which we are talking today, is research and innovation. Again, I'll go back to my joke where one friend has to run faster than the other friend, and India as a friend has to run faster than its neighboring countries or even the US and the Europes of the world. So if we have to cover the gap with these countries, we have to ensure that we do innovation much faster than them. They have already done this maybe 30 years back. So to cover that gap, the only possible simulation, the only possible solution is virtual simulation. And when I say virtual simulation, you need not make a physical prototype every time. You can do it all virtually, put all the tests virtually, test the product, and launch it in the market. A bit about Ansys. Most of our tools are gold standard approved, approved by the authorities and industry. And we have more than 3,000 plus customers in India and 50,000 plus customers globally. We have more than 5,300 employees now as we talk, because we have acquired 2 companies before this presentation was made. And we are more than 2 times the size of any of our nearest competitor. This is the journey of Ansys past 18 years. So we have acquired more than 25 companies, and we have a market capitalization of more than 25 billion US dollars. This is our entire portfolio of simulation. So we are into mechanical simulation, into fluids, into electronics, semiconductor, optical, photonics, 3D design, safety analysis, digital twin, whatever you can imagine. I was listening to the speakers earlier, and there was a lot of emphasis on electric vehicle, there was a lot of emphasis on drones, but we forgot one thing which is very critical and which is coming big time in India. That is electronics and semiconductor. The biggest constraint today, which we are facing because of the pressure from China, is on the electronic supply. So India wants to become a superpower on electronics and semiconductor, and India will lead biggest resources, the most number of resources on these 2 fields going forward. And I sincerely believe that Assam should be ready, Assam and other neighboring states should be ready with skilled manpower on semiconductor and electronics. Every state I visit today has a ESDM policy in place and a semiconductor policy in place. Many ministers, chief ministers are running to catch hold of semiconductor. If a foundry comes in a state, the state's GDP will suddenly shoot up. So this is a very important field. This is the entire range. I will not go through this. These are gold standard tools Ansys has. global customers. So all industry leaders in anybody who makes a product needs simulation. And if you see, all industry global leaders are Ansys customers. Again, all leaders in India are also Ansys customers. We also run a startup program. So any of you, I also heard a lot of people saying that we don't want you to do a job, we want you to create jobs. And that's where startup is coming. And we are in the best time to be a startup because the government is very supportive. Lot of initiatives running on supporting startups, whether it's on electric vehicle research or whether it's on drones or whether it's on electronics, anything you see, solar. So we support startups. We have a special startup program for them. We also can help collaborate with global universities. We have very good relationships with many universities globally. So we can bring them and have a global partnership with your institutes. So this is what we provide in Ansys Innovation Center. So we give teaching licenses, research, commercial licenses to support startup. We also give Ansys Learning Hub, which gives you access to 24/7 online learning. We give dedicated trainers and industry guest lectures and industry visits. So what are the labs we propose, which luckily fall in place with whatever we discussed this morning. So we give labs on electric vehicle. We also give lab equipment. We also give lab on drone or UAV along with hardware. We also provide lab on ESDM, which includes semiconductor, RF antenna, EMI, EMC, PCB, 5G, electromagnetics. We also give hardware. We also can put up a lab for agri-tech. I believe this region is more towards agriculture, mining. So we can give a lab on agriculture, mining tech. We saw healthcare is very important, big time coming in Assam. So we can provide labs for healthcare technology as well. I'll run quickly through the slides. So these are all the things which we can do with electric vehicles. If you see, all global OEMs, they use our tools, and we cover entire end-to-end technology for EV. Again, UAV, we cover aerodynamics, airframe, elasticity, control systems, communication, and electronics, chip package design as well. And today, UAV has one of the vastest application as a product. If you see, so many industries are covered by drones. They say that the future wars will be fought with drones, and your borders will be protected only by drones. So drone is very important, starting from a toy till a fighter drone. So these are all the tools for semiconductor and electronics. I will not go in details. If anybody is interested to know about them, we can meet over lunch, or I am here till tomorrow. So if you see, Ansys addresses all the aspects of product development, whether it's antenna, sensor, PCBs, thermal management, semiconductor, display, HMI, battery and power systems, and physical enclosures as well. About the agri-tech, we can take care of soil tillage, fertilizing and seed spreading, crop harvesting, storage silos, conveyors. In the food processing industry, we can take care of coating, mixing and blending, packaging, controlling discharge, drying and heating exchange process as well. On the electronics part of agriculture, sensing development, image processing, machine learning and sensing, advanced sensing, crop, soil and water testing, agri drones, modern greenhouses, automated farming, and agri robots. On the healthcare, we cover a vast aspect, starting from neurology till it could be ophthalmology, it could be respiratory. We have done a project with CIPLA wherein we track how the medicine moves through an inhaler in the lungs. So we do a lot of aspects. The vaccine for COVID, which was made in Pune, it was done on our Covishield. All these are applications which can be taken care by Ansys software. This is the most important, and I want your focus for 2 minutes. As a student, this is very important for you. So Ansys, during the pandemic, we launched Ansys Innovation Courses. The basic courses are free. The Ansys Innovation Course app is there on Play Store as well as iPhone, the App Store as well. You can go download. It's free. Most of the basic courses are free. You can learn at your will, at your wish, 24/7. You also can apply for certification and batches. So if you want to master on a particular physics, you can get certified through this platform. There are other free courses also might not be relevant to us. So there are courses on Python or any other common courses. So you can go and take these courses as well. So overall, this is a AIC marketplace. You have courses on electronics, fluids, structures, and many such courses. Ansys Learning Hub is a next step where you can cover physics-wise courses, and there are 60 products, 60 to 52 learning rooms, 230 plus courses, and 900 plus workshops. As part of the Ansys Learning Hub package, you can also attend physical workshops in major towns happening in India throughout the year. We also have a startup program, as I said. When we go to the industry, their biggest concern is always to lower development time and cost, reduce time to market, optimize product performance and global competitiveness. Now being a startup, this becomes much more important because you have few years to prove yourself or you die. So we launched a startup program wherein we give our license packages at a very minimal cost, which should not be as a burden for the startup. If you are a startup, you can approach us and you can enroll in the Ansys startup program as well. We have many collaborations across India. So we work very closely with IITs, IIT Mumbai, IIT Madras, IIT Delhi, IIT Kanpur, IIT Jodhpur, even IIT Guwahati, they also have Ansys licenses. And this center cuts across almost all departments of engineering, whether it is computer science, electrical, electronics, mechanical, civil, or aerospace, biomedical, agriculture, medtech, engineering. What are the advantages? Now, excellence in teaching and learning, student mobilization for skilling and latest technology. All these technologies are future ready and they will be in demand even when you are out of your college. Multi-physics learning. Now what we are trying to do is, we are not trying to teach you only physics. So basic learning will be physics. But at the advanced level, you will be taught how to solve a problem for an application or domain. So when we say electric vehicle, all the problems of electric vehicle will be taught to you. And it will be end-to-end learning, including the hardware, where you see the hardware and you try to improve them by making changes. We will run faculty development programs, and we also will have run student competitions. For research and professional practice, we will have patent generation, publications, live industry projects, startup and incubation support. So that's all from my side. I just wanted to give you a flavor of what Ansys does. We are leaders in simulation past 52 years and have the broadest portfolio. And I personally believe that this is a tool which engineer will love to work. I don't think so you are to work on a lathe machine or a CNC machine, right? You would want to do something good for the country, good for yourself, and all the jobs for simulation are highly paid jobs. So this is the field where you want to excel, where you want to learn, where you want to research, where you want to innovate. Simulation is the way to look forward to. That's all from my side. Thank you. Thank you.
We would like to present a memento to Shri Amit Singhal sir, Head Business and Transformative Skill Initiative, Ansys.
We would request Professor Iyer sir to do the honors. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable input.